the 10 Sahabi who were promised Firdaus al-A'la, the paradise. Talha ibn Ubaidullah. This Sahabi, I'll tell you the story briefly and also I'll make a comment at each event so we could all learn from that. Talha ibn Ubaidullah, he was doing a business transaction in North Iraq or somewhere in that area. He was a young, noble, very successful businessman. Was told he was about 18 years at the time. And he was asking one of his family members about what's going on in Quraysh. He told him there is a man, his name is Mohammad ibn Abdullah, claims to be, alayhi salatu wasalam, to be a messenger, the last prophet. Once he heard that, he said, I know Abu Bakr, and he dropped everything, basically, as far as the business, and he went straight to Mecca and talked to Abu Bakr, radiallahu anhu. And Abu Bakr told him, it is a fact, it's true, he trusted him, and Abu Bakr took him to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, where his Prophet Muhammad ﷺ make dua for him, and he recites some verses from the Quran al-Kareem, and he accepted Islam. Now, let's see the first event, what we learn from that. Two events actually happened. Number one, it's a priority. When he was looking for the truth, he was looking, and he's caring about, he's care about the final destination. He cares about finding the truth. So that's the priority for him more than the business itself, more than making money. Number two, he went to the right source. Of course, he talked to Abu Bakr, he did his homework, he did his research, and subhanAllah, Rabbina subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him. And he accepted Islam. Now, when we back to Quraysh, of course, they were not happy. They were hoping that he would be one of the noble, one of the leader, but he said, I'm not going to change my mind. They tried to make him or persuade him so he could, back to the religion of his parents, but he did not leave. He did not accept that. So they humiliated him. His own mother, her name is Sa'ba. You know what Sa'ba means? Sa'ba means a difficult person. That's why it is recommended. Sa'ba, she was difficult. And she actually called others to humiliate him, and he put his hand in the rope along with Abu Bakr. That make him closer to Abu Bakr and learn more about Islam, subhanAllah. So when he was freed, he was famous or was known as what we call a walking martyr, or the Shaheed al-Hayy, subhanAllah. So during the Badr battle, during the Uhud, he was, the Muslims were actually beginning, at the beginning they were victorious. And Rasul Muhammad was advised them, certain group, to be in a certain position, even after they feel they are winning, to stay in place, in strategic position. They did not, and of course at the end they lost. However, Muhammad was in a very critical situation. He was in a bad situation, actually was targeted by the kafir from all different directions, and he got hurt badly.
Ibn
Qama.
Yeah, he hit Rasulullah badly.
And there is 10 of Sahaba was surrounding Muhammad to protect him. And most of them died. Now look to this Sahabi, Talha ibn Ubaidullah. He, subhanAllah, he would defend him, the Prophet Muhammad was his body with all the strength. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him the power, give him the strength, and he took all the hits. He was hit more than 27 times. Of course, I will say, he didn't protect Muhammad sallam. Wallah ya'asimak min nas. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected him, but there is a reason. Muhammad said, the angel was on one side, and Talha ibn Ubaidullah was on the other side. Subhanallah. So that's one of the things that we could remember about him. He was described by Muhammad alayhi salam as a generous, strong Muslim, subhanallah. One time he was talking to his wife. His wife, Kulthum, she is the daughter of Abu Bakr. And she told him actually at the beginning, I noticed you are concerned. Did I do anything wrong? He says, no, he didn't, but did I? And then he responded back to her, said, did I do anything wrong to make you sad or to make you, wonder? She said, no. Anyway, what we learn from that is to be nice to our wives and be concerned, and it's always two-way communication.
And get another مسيار.
Another مسيار.
Secret.
Not secret.
لا not secret.
Public,
Not secret.
floor. So, he said, subhanallah, by the way, he lost a lot of money, lots of business because he turned into Islam. But his Islam was strong enough not to worry about it. His main goal is to be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded him 10 times more than what he lost. And he accumulated almost 700,000 what they call silver coins. And he was concerned about having all this money in the house, so the second day after he talked to his wife, he distributed and gave it to the others, subhanAllah. So what we learn from that is, subhanAllah, he's looking for the right path, and he did suffer. He did, subhanAllah, a lot of work to find the truth, and alhamdulillah, we were lucky that we are Muslims. We have the biggest asset ever, subhanAllah. We just have to hang up into it and continue to improve ourselves. Now, I want to talk another subject related to ذكر الله سبحانه وتعالى and how important it is. Allah سبحانه وتعالى يقول في كتاب الكريم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اذكروا الله ذكرا كثيرا وسبحوه بكرة وأصيلا هو الذي يصلى عليكم ويخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وكان بالمؤمنين رحيما. سبحان الله. So by remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and always make dhikr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be on our side. So just remember that. And it's easy to say it, but on the other hand, if you're really sincere about it, you want to reach the point where you feel Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is close to you. How do you do that? It's always try to think more about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than whatever problems you have in this life. And trust me, the feeling of being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and have a strong iman, it cannot be described. The matter of being sincere and doing continuously. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واذكر ربك في نفسك تضرعا وخيفا دون الجهر من القول بالغدو والإصال ولا تكن من الغافلين. You know what that means? لا تكن من الغافلين. Subhanallah. That's an order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remember Him. And in another ayah, of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, اذكروني أذكركم. Subhanallah. When you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, I will not say remember us, but He will, of course, be close to us and answer our prayers. As Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam said, إذا سألت فاسأل الله وإذا استعنت فاستعن بالله. And it works really, and I'll give advice to you, I give it to myself, of course, first, is when you want to do something, any decision you will do in this life, don't even ask yourself, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. Look the sky or look down and think seriously about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ask, please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with me. I want to do that. And of course, if it works and you get your business done, that's good for you. If not, then it's not good for you. So always consult with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
جزاك الله خير يا باشمهندس. طيب, let us before we go يعني talk to each other now. Break the ice, like what they say. Let's break it too much here. Now Bashmandis was talking about one thing. Talha ibn Ubaidillah. What did you learn from the story? He gave you brief, but the brief have everything. As a Muslim, and you can put that Sahaba in front of us. And he is one of the Sahaba being get glad tidings of Jannah. Al-Shahid al-Hayy, Talha al-Khayr. There are too many things about him. What did you learn from his story first? What did you learn from Talha? What did you hear now? Sheikh Ilham, say.
I heard that you have to be honest to everyone.
You have to be honest with yourself first, okay?
You're right. That's good.
Yes, that's a good point, okay? What else? How Talha became Muslim, how he defended Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how he was so nice to his wife, and how Rasulullah gave him that title, Shaheed al-Hayy. He's a Shaheed, martyr, but he's still walking in the earth. Huh?
But we should have strong belief.
We have to have strong belief, okay? Okay? And you remember that he been hurted with his business in the beginning because he became Muslim. But look, at the end, he was one of the billionaires. If he had that money nowadays and living with us, one of the big billionaires. You know, don't give up. Okay, what is?
Sabr.
Huh?
Sabr.
Sabr very important. Without sabr, we cannot do anything. Even our prayer. Wallah, that's very important. Yes, Allah said in the Quran, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. In all of your affairs, you have to seek help through sabr and the salah, both of them. What else?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, ya salam. This is the main point today.
Sacrifice.
Nobody will have sacrifice.
This
إحنا
was
وكان
the
صلاة
point.
الفجر وتيجي وعمر بن الخطاب عندهم قصة. That man, he sacrificed his business, his life لبتل أحد. How many times he been wounded?
But 27 or more than 27
Or more than 27 times. If you look at his body being wounded, why? Because he became like mitras, يعني طرس نفسه.
Shield.
Like shield. Yes, exactly. Rasulullah, no, it cannot be hurt. Hurt me, not him. Subhanallah. So this is Sahaba sacrifice. How to sacrifice your physical. That's why you have to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sahaba, they gave their blood, their life to Rasulullah, to Islam, their time, their kids. احنا we're not giving nothing. Wallahi. That's why sacrifice. How really to feel that inside your heart, I want to do something for the sake of Allah. I want to, in reality, not just talking. In reality, I want to do that for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look, Sahaba, they sacrificed their life. Their lives, they don't care, you know. Subhanallah, what else?
Remembrance of Allah at all times.
Huh?
Remembrance of Allah at all times.
Yes, Allah, yes. How can you remember Allah all the time while you're sleeping, you're walking, you're talking, you're working, and how can you make zikr all the time? I agree with you all the time, yes, all the time. But how can you make it while you're busy all the day? How can you do that?
You have a memories, you know, you gotta, that's your religion, you're being Muslim, you gotta make, you know, you
Think about it.
meditation, you think everything is, you know, don't
Let
do
me make
wrong.
it short for you. Let me make it short for you. It's you learning. To remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time, just to follow the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do you know how? When you eat, say Bismillah. Oh, you're eating, but say Bismillah, khalas, you remember Allah. When you finish, say Alhamdulillah. When you enter the masjid, all the dua of the whole masjid. When you get out, when you enter your house, when you sleep, when even you sleep with the private time with your wife. You know that time I say, don't just go like this. Just there is a hadith. Yeah, there is a hadith, you know. There is a hadith, and there is a dua even when you ride your car, you know, when you sleep, when you wear your car, when you look at the mirror. If you know the sunnah of Rasulullah, you're going to mention that dua. يا شيخ محمد تفضل يا مولانا.
You pray the Isha in a Jamaat, the Fajir in a Jamaat, you get rewarded.
Thank you. See, that's a good point too. See, Allah will, when you pray Isha in Jama'ah, Fajr in Jama'ah, Allah will, you go sleep, snore, Allah will consider you sleeping, praying all the night. Yeah, فكأنما قام نصف الليل وكأنما قام الليل كله. Yes.
If he's late for Fajr, then he can pray Isha, but he has to come and join the congregation.
جماعة مولانا أيوة مولانا مولانا شيخ محمد. Now see, you finish the night now. Subhanallah. What about the daytime? When you're living, you're eating, you're talking, you're doing all of this stuff. Follow the sunnah of Rasulullah. خلاص. You are in the zikr of Allah all the day. Yeah. What did we learn still from the story of Talha ibn Ubaydillah? It's a good story, Allah. We said sacrifice, sabr. What else? Loving sincerity, honesty.
Seeking the knowledge.
Seek the knowledge.
Seeking the truth and the knowledge. Yes, he heard about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Charity to give.
Oh, charity to give. Yes, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very important. Generosity. Yes. What else?
And seeking it from the right people.
Right.
To Abu Bakr, he didn't go anywhere else.
Allah. See, very important point too. If you look for something or you ask somebody about something, you have to, or advice from somebody. Don't go to somebody kharban and ask him for advice. They're gonna put your foot in the mud. You know, هيودي يخرب بيتك يعني. For example, like what Brother Rahil said, very good point to lie. You have to be smart. You're going to somebody to ask, for example, advice in your business. And you're going to somebody who has nothing to do with the business at all. And he's giving you advice. You're going to lose your money, you're going to lose your business, you're going to lose... You have to go to the right person to ask about, to get the right answer, to get the right... He went to Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. على طول, directly. Nothing, as-Siddiq, nothing better than Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Very important يا جماعة صراحة, والله good point. What else?
I think one of it also is the strength of Iman, قوة الإيمان. When he went back to Quraysh, he doesn't care about anything except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the love of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Being strong is you don't care about anything. You have your belief and you don't be afraid.
This is the meaning, of what, exactly this is the meaning of what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asking Umar ibn al-Khattab. Ya Umar, do you love me? I love you, Rasulullah. Like what? Do you love Rasulullah? Anybody? Yes, of course, I love Rasulullah. Do you love me more than yourself? He said, no. He said, no, yes, no. I love myself more. And they said, Rasulullah, he replied, your iman is not perfect yet, Ya Umar. Not yet. No, ليس الآن. ليس الآن. And he said that. فسيدنا Umar for a second, just he take it and he was thinking deeply about it. Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, I love you more than myself. He said, now Ya Umar. Now Ya Umar, your iman is perfect. See, for this is the point exactly. When you come to this point, you're gonna say, Rasulullah, no, I didn't need anybody to harm Rasulullah, to hurt Rasulullah, cut me pieces, but Rasulullah not. This is the iman and this is Islam. And this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. We have to love Rasulullah more than our kids, children, parents, ourselves too. We have to love Allah, then Rasulullah after him. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now, okay, what about that side when he was talking Kulthum, his wife, the daughter of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq? Did I hurt you? Did I harm you? Did I make you mad? Did you ask your wife one time this? Of course, she's going to tell you yes, too many times. Too many times you've been harming me, man. And she's going to take advantage of somebody, yeah? This is my time now. You said it.
So going back to the issue of being a strong Muslim is once you reach that point, of course, was reading the Quran and have sight, at least I would say in my opinion, have an hour every single day at the beginning, what they call word. At the beginning you read recite from Quran al-Kareem, memorize it. Word, yeah. So it's like, you have to put a time aside and read the Quran and think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and of course talk about Islam to start with, of course, within your heart and your family start and your neighbors as well. And when you, inshallah, all reach the point where we have a strong iman, we don't care about things except when you walk, you said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, feel Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with me. And the rest, for example, when someone at work introduced and asked, what's your name? I mean, they said, my name is Mohammad. Someone said, well, no, his name is Mo. He said, no, Mo is the name of the three stooges, and I'm not one of them. So, and also as Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Man lam yahtam bi-amr al-muslimina falaysa minna." So we have to care about what's going on, and we have to take an action. And we don't have, just to give you two examples here. In Rwanda, Burma. In Burma right now, and I'm sure you heard that it happened continuously, they burn children alive. They're killing Muslims here really badly. And it really affects me daily and affects everyone. Now, what we do about it? Someone says, well, don't talk about politics. Well, it's not politics, it's Islam, it's our religion, it's our life. And I'll tell you what we should do, really, besides helping as much as you can. Contact your congressman, write to the White House. We have rights here in America and we have to speak up, and we're not afraid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask every one of us, here is your brother and sister being hurt and the baby's being thrown alive in the fire. What we do about it? We have to do something. Not just beg and make dua. Speak up. We have rights here. Let's have our voice reached all the way to the White House, to United Nations, and inshallah we'll get a result. Along with that, the same thing happened in Palestine. Children have no rights there at all. They're being suffered. Let's do something about it. We're not afraid except of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's put our difference in aside and we'll be united, inshallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah
Syria.
subhanahu will give us.
Syria.
And Syria and Egypt and everywhere, Muslims everywhere. And we don't have to rely and say, well, let Saudi Arabia take care, they have a lot of money or others. No, we have to do the work ourselves. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, trust me, will reward us, will give us the happiness and the victory in this life and the life after us, inshallah.
We finish now. جزاكم الله خير. Yes, تفضل.
Okay, one point regarding that. If you go to the website of the White House, there is a link for petition. On there, actually, there are a lot of issues, people raise over there and ask for voting. If people support it more than 100,000, then White House has to take that issue seriously. And in my past experience, even for students' vacation for the Eid or all of those things, we are not able to pass it. In the whole United States, we are millions, 7 million more than that, but only 100,000 we could collect it. So please, sign on there and have everything ready. Once a week, go there and find out issues. Maybe Syria, maybe Burma, maybe something that
شيخ محمد جزاك الله خير. شيخ محمد, what do you want to say?
No, sir, what one thing, every day all of us make decisions. Sometimes we don't know what's right and wrong. Should I go there? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like brother mentioned that every time we're in trouble or we need something, we need help, we should always interest in, hey brother, what do you think? Hey, wife, what do you think? Inshallah, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
First ask Allah. Yes. هيك what Rasulullah did in الطائف when he came back from الطائف. طيب, before we end, جزاكم الله خير, I don't want to make it long. We have to eat some food.
Yeah.
What is the joke of today? Who knows the joke? Yalla Sheikh. But very short and a good joke. Not bad one.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Brother Mohammad talked about.
We don't need another lecture رضا. احنا يلا.
It's a joke.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So Talha bin Ubaidullah and Zubair ibn al-Awwam, they were brother-in-laws.
Okay.
They got married, both sisters. So Talha bin Ubaidullah used to name his children after the name of the prophets. And Zubair ibn al-Awwam used to name of his children and son after the name of the Shaheed. So one time they are joking each other. He said, look, I have still hope like Shaheed, but you don't have any hope. Like you're criticizing each other. If you give the name of the prophets, there's no chance for you. For me, at least I have hope. I have Shaheed.
I'll tell you one funny story happened regarding,
لا, we didn't need jokes from this side because this side has a lot of. Yeah, we didn't need the jokes because it doesn't work here.
yeah, it's not